Vikas Khemani. Let's talk about our markets. This, of course, is a global event that will play up on crude, but our markets are getting weighed down by internals as well. So let's talk to Vikas on what he expects the market to do in the near term. Vikas, good to have you on the show. Snapping a 3-day rally for the market. What do you expect from the market now?
So I think, Tanvir, very clearly I've been bearish on market, and I continue to remain that for the simple reason. I think there are, we are undergoing a crisis kind of situation, and how the situation unfolds, we'll have to really wait and watch. But right now we have external shocks and also a lot of internal, complex situation to deal with. So how it pans out in the only way I can think is that the markets have to correct, and some of the structural problems like asset quality problems still have not got reflected in the system in any major way. So unless that kind of gets reflected, I don't think the markets are bottomed out, and one has to really look into it. I mean, we are trying to solve somewhat current account problem or balance of payment crisis, but at the same time now, if capital outflow starts happening, which incremental looks like the case, then I think we'll have to deal with both large current account deficit as well as capital outflows, and I think both could be a lethal combination. So I think the way I see is that markets are in a high risk zone, and I have seen international investors incrementally looking to sell on market rallies. And I think the kind of statement which came from S&P today, or I think some concerns which has been expressed around the asset quality, I think all along with the international shocks, all adds to the complexity. So I think we are in tough times. Saying anything, we are in high risk zone, and I think we'll have to wait and watch how long it takes to unfold.
Because just in case this escalates the tension, we've just got that preliminary information from the Russian defense minister. What would the likely implication be, and thus what would the likely advice be to your investors?
I think as far as India is concerned, the only impact is in form of oil price, and I think as far as India is concerned, in rupee terms, we are already seeing one of the the highest oil price. So India is anyway facing that without this war. I do think that if this war even happens, it is unlikely to be a very prolonged kind of affair. So short term it might create problem, but I don't see this as a. I mean, this can obviously create a panic in a short term, but I don't see this is going to be in any other way impacting India a big way. I mean, India has a lot more internal problem to deal with at this point in time, and unless we resolve them, I think these kind of events can only push us, temporarily in some sort of corner or in some sort of panic situation. So I think we need to focus a lot more on domestic issues and get them right, which looks like that government is unable to so far display any major resolve to resolve. Right. And I think let's see how it goes.
Okay, because I understand you have a meeting, but thanks so much for accommodating this quick interview request. That's Vikas Khemani of Edelweiss. He sounds a bit reassured, but let's get in our technical experts first going on the show and speak about